Hey Texas Tigers, Coach Josh here again. I'm here with Tommy Bittner. He's going to help us out again today. Throughout the week, guys, we kind of hit you with some high velocity movements as well as strength sessions. So your body's probably hurting a little bit. Today we're going to focus on conditioning and also a recovery workout. That's going to include a lot of flexibility. This is the one time I actually enjoy using static stretching to help conditioning as far as when we use that. So he's actually going to static stretch his calves, his hamstrings, his quads. So go ahead and reach down and touch your toes for me. All he's doing is stretching out those hamstrings. He's going to hold this for at least 25 to 30 seconds, really getting into those tendons and ligaments as well. And as always, guys, we're going to maintain that 6-foot social distance to try to keep everybody safe and healthy. I hope you guys are doing the same at home, practicing good, safe approaches. Good, go ahead and switch up here. From here, he's actually going to cross 1 foot over. He's going to touch, and you'll feel this one a little bit in a different stretch, different way. About 10 more seconds. Good, go ahead and switch for me. Oh, don't fall out of him now.
Oh my God.
Hey, he's tight, okay? You guys saw on Wednesday, he did a plyometric workout. He's very, very tight from that workout. As soon as he showed up today, he's like, man, coach, I'm sore. So you guys will probably be feeling it, kind of the same type of thing. So really focus on these stretches. Let's try to get loose. Good, go ahead and relax. So now he's going to go into a sprinter stretch. We're actually going to get the calves. So you can go on the ground here, use that curb. It's up to you. All he's going to do is get the calves, and you can put your toes. This is considered a sprinter stretch here. Or you can go on the ground and just really dig that heel into the ground. It's up to you on what your personal preference is. Good. We're going to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds as well. Good bit. It's about 10 more seconds for me. Go ahead and switch. For those of you at home, if you guys have certain stretches that you really enjoy, that you think loosen up the body more so than these, go ahead and do them, okay? Don't think these are the end all. You guys can add more stretching if you'd like in this aspect. It really depends on how your body's feeling from throughout the week of those workouts that we've accomplished. Good, 3, 2, 1, relax. Last one, all I want him to do, he's going to stretch out those quads. He's just going to grab his foot stationary. All he's going to do is try to hold, okay? We're going to try to maintain that balance, have a nice quad stretch, nice and tall. Good. Always mild discomfort, okay? We don't want to stretch to pain. We're just trying to get those muscles stretched out a little bit, get some blood flowing. About 5 seconds. Good, go ahead and switch for me. Hold nice and tight, nice and tall. So we're gonna end on this stretch here. He'll continue for about 10 seconds, but like I said, if there's something else that you guys enjoy and really need to stretch out, please do it, okay? We wanna always be safe when we train. That's the biggest thing, is maintaining that health so we can continue to improve to 100%. You can add a couple pirouettes, that's fine. Nice. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start conditioning, okay? We have a bike here, okay? It's a stationary bike. If you guys at home have a stationary bike, it's going to be very easy for you to follow along with us. But if you do not, please don't worry. If you have a bike that you want to use, an actual pedal bike that moves, make sure we put on a helmet. You guys can continue to do this. Just have a nice flat space that you can really drive that bike for about a minute, okay? We want to make sure we have enough space to go hard for about a minute, and then we're going to slow down. If you guys don't have a pedal bike at all, guess what? We can go outside and we can run, okay? So essentially we're gonna be running pretty hard for a minute, and then we're gonna shut down for a minute. And last but not least, if there's not an area to do any of that stuff, please just stay in your living room. And there's nothing wrong with just doing body conditioning, okay? So we can squat literally for 1 minute straight. We can jump rope for a minute straight. If you need to, be creative to where you get the same conditioning aspect, okay? When that heart rate response increases, that's what we're looking for. As you can see, we're gonna use the bike, okay? That's easy for us. I have it, it's usable, so we're gonna go ahead and use it. What I want you guys to focus on here, now let's talk about the intensities and the actual time within this conditioning workout. Let's shoot for 75 to 85% effort, okay? There's an RPE scale. If 10's the hardest, okay, we wanna stick between that 7 and 8 on rate of perceived exertion. So that's all relative to everybody. It doesn't matter. Whatever your 7 to 8 is, that's where we wanna be within that 1 minute on. Whenever we're off, okay, if we use that RPE scale, we want to be between that 30 and 40%, okay, of relative hard, like how hard it is, okay? So we'll come down, whatever my 3 to 4 somewhat easy is, that's where I want to be. So we're going to be 7 to 8, kind of medium hard, whatever it feels that I feel, and then down 3 to 4 on the down portion for the minute, okay? This is going to be 10 minutes straight, 20 minutes total, so we'll have 10 minutes up, and then 10 minutes down, going 1 minute at a time. I hope that's clear. And if it's not, you guys will be able to tell what we do as soon as we get through the first rep. All right, you ready?
No.
He's ready, don't let him fool you. So, guys, we're gonna start with the up portion, okay? He's gonna take it to what he thinks is a 7 to 8 on a perceived exertion scale, okay? That 70 to 85% mark of effort, all right? So we're gonna start right now, going in 3, 2, 1 minute on, let's go. Good. Guys, this is all conditioning. Push yourself. We have got to have that heart rate up and really get in shape here. Good job. Good work. Keep pushing. Make sure we find that effort. You got about 10 seconds. Three, two, one. You're resting. Guys, now we're down, okay? I want you to stay moving. Hey, a 3 to 4 on that RPE scale, okay? We went over what that was. Something very light, something very easy here. You can tell he's barely pedaling. We still want that continuous effort, okay? So we'll go through this 10 times, okay? 10 reps up, so we'll be up for about 10 minutes total, and then 10 reps down, letting us calm down and have that consistent work output. You got about 20 seconds here. This is an easy one to follow along with, okay? Good, 10 seconds. 2, 1, let's go. Hey, number 2 here, strong minute. Let's take it up. Good. Nice, keep wrapping. Let's go. You're doing great. Good job. You got 30 seconds. We're halfway. Come on, guys. We're halfway. Let's get going. 20 seconds, come on, you got this, keep pushing. Strong 10. 2, 1. Guys, everybody's down. We're resting, maintaining a nice, easy push, keeping that heart rate going. Guys, the first 3 to 4 are always going to be a little bit of the toughest, okay, physiologically. Eventually, we'll get to what we call a steady state, and that's where our body catches up with the actual stress that we're doing, and it becomes a little bit easier. We find that nice, steady state that we can continue on and feel good and get this done. So that usually happens 3 to 4 minutes in. Hope you guys are staying with me here. Okay, keep pushing yourself. If you feel good, take it up a little bit more. You got 20 seconds, Fitz. 10. Hey, couple deep breaths. Let's try to relax. We're going here. Here we go. Everybody's going. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Take it up. Number 3. Good. Stay calm. Keep pushing. Good. 30 seconds. Seconds. Come on, keep that RPE up, keep working. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job. Breathe, relax.
Have a water?
Yes. So guys, real quick on this rest, okay? He's got about 40 seconds. Let's kind of talk about the adaptations, kind of what we're training. That aerobic base is that initial base that everybody uses in almost every sport, okay? Anything beyond that 15 seconds, it's always working as the aerobic energy system, and that's what we're training here. As a hockey player, you got to be able to shuttle that oxygen, increase being in shape, increase that physiological adaptation of aerobic endurance. So that's why we're training this. That's why we're using that 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off. It's a great way to train our aerobic system. Here we go. You're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good job. Doing great. Got number 4 here. Good. Stay relaxed, pushing through those legs. You got 30 seconds. Strong 10. 3, 2, 1. How are you feeling?
Great.
RPE 0 to 10. If 10's really hard, where do you think you're at?
7.5.
7.5. I like that answer. So we talked about that RPE scale. Okay, he's at a 7.5. That's exactly where I want him to be. It's just rate of perceived exertion. It's all relative. So whoever is working, if you're at a 7.5 at a walking pace, guys, that's great. Okay, if you can push yourself here and get that harder effort, go for it. Okay, everyone has their own athlete. Everyone's relative. So make sure you stay at that portion within yourself. Don't try to match Bittner here. Hope everyone's doing good out there. That was number 4. Okay, we're about to hit number 5. Stay with us. You should start hit that steady state. Okay, you should start feeling a little bit better, understanding the stress on the body, and be able to push through this. You're going in 3, 2, 1. Number 5 here. Good. Staying relaxed, always working on that breath. Nice job. 30 seconds. We're halfway. Guys, stay relaxed, okay? That heart rate's going to increase. Everything's going to increase. The stress on the body. We got to keep pushing. Good job, Vince. Keep working. Hey, you're 10 seconds away. Three, 2, 1. And rest. Okay, we got 1 minute rest. This is where we draw back, guys, really catch our breath. Hey, we got 5 more of these. 10 seems like a lot, but when we add that rest and have that nice interval type training, it really lets us get back to it, lets us freshen up, lets us calm down a little bit, and that way we can keep staying in that RPE of 7.5 to 8.5. That's what we're looking for. You got 20 seconds. Here we go, guys, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up. Hey, 1 minute on here. Let's have some confidence. Let's relax. Let's get it done. Good job. Keep pushing. Stay relaxed and breathe. You got 30 seconds. Good job, buddy. Here we go. You got 10 seconds here, nice and strong. And rest. Feel good?
Yeah.
Is that 6?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Hey, that one we just completed puts us over halfway. Okay, we got 4 more, 4 hard minutes. Okay, we get a minute to rest, recover every time. So let's keep pushing ourselves. Let's keep getting better today. Good, deep breath here. You guys got 30 seconds, nice and smooth. Everyone out there, if you guys have a heart rate monitor, you guys can always put that on. I know a lot of our parents, they go out jogging and stuff and they have that technology. If you guys have it, let's put it on just for fun, okay? Give it a try, test it out, and see what your heart rate can get to, your average heart rate. Look at the beats per minute, look at those spikes. It's a lot of fun to kind of look at the data and see what happens when we do progress. Here we go, 2, 1, let's go. Number 7. Good job. Keep going. We're breathing. Stay calm. 30 seconds. Good job. Strong 20. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Guys, active recovery here. We don't ever want to just stop, okay? We bring it down to that 3 or 4 RPE, something very light, something easy. Let's keep moving though. Hey, you're doing great, guys. Let's go. We got 3 more. Number 8, number 9, and 10. Let's get this done. Feel okay?
Yep.
RPE?
7.5.
Okay. Perfect. We got 30 seconds. Here we go, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's pick it up. Good. All right, those of you guys that are watching this video as we're doing this, for the last 3, okay, 8, 9, and 10 here, I want you guys to get your heart rate right after we finish. So when we get down to a 5-second count, get ready to find your heart rate, okay? And you're gonna hold that and count it for 10 seconds, and you're gonna kind of see where you're at. And then at the very end of our recovery, we're gonna do the same thing, okay? With 5 or 10 seconds left, we're gonna say, hey, how much did I recover? How much lower is my heart rate compared to that peak? And we'll do that for the last 3 to kind of see where we're at, see where we're getting. Makes it interesting, and it shows us how fast we can recover. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and find your heart rate for me. I'll give you a 10-second count. Let me know when you find it.
Got it.
Go. So all he's doing is counting his beats here. I'm giving him 10 seconds. 2, 1.
28.
28. Okay, times that by 6.
160.
48, 12 would be 168. All right. Okay, you got about 30 seconds. Okay, so what we're at right now is RP is a 7.5. He just found his heart rate jumped up to 168. I'm gonna let him count again here in about 5, 4. Go ahead and find it. 2, 1. So remember that number. He was at 168. We're going again right now to see what we're at. Right after you give me your number, you're actually going to take off. 2, 1, and go.
15.
15. Okay. Good. Keep going. So this is number 9 here. Okay. So look, as he's working on number 9, he found his recovery heart rate. Okay, so that puts us at 90 beats per minute. You can tell what it jumps up to, 168, and then it recovers. It's just that fun, interesting push there. That's really good. So it's fun to go off of and look at and kind of track. 10 seconds. 5. Time. Guys, we got number 10 here. One more round. All right, stay with us. Push yourself. On this round, you're going to have some fun and go as hard as you can. 2, 1, let's go. Good. We want to sustain. Like I said, if you guys are feeling good, this is our last round. Take it up a notch on that RPE scale. Take it to 8 or 9. Something that you can sustain for 1 minute, okay? Good job. Keep pushing, keep pushing. 30 seconds. Come on. 20 seconds, big man. Let's go. Last 10. Keep driving those legs. 2, 1. Hey, you're resting. Nice job. Nice job. job. Hey, good job everybody at home. Guys, that's not easy to do. Okay, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, using that interval type training. Really good job. Hopefully you maintain that RPE, okay, that's 7 to 8. That's what we're looking for. Something sustainable for a minute straight, okay? So now he's gonna cool down, he's just gonna relax. So while he's doing that, guys, we're gonna go into flexibility, some trigger point stuff, really recover the body, okay? Today was really all about conditioning, and now we're gonna just really scale it back, and we're literally just gonna relax and recover this body with foam rolling. I have a couple different things we can use: tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, and a softball. You'll see me grab those. And then we'll go through a stretch complex as well to really take care of the body. All right, so why don't you guys go ahead and grab that stuff, and I'll go ahead and grab mine. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that conditioning circuit. Okay, it wasn't meant to be crazy hard and kill you guys. It's meant to really just build out aerobic endurance and see what type of shape we are in. If that was tough, we want to keep working on it, and we'll try to add a conditioning aspect to every single week. Give that body a break from the plyos, the sprints, the strength work that we do. Today, now we're just actually going to roll into and transition into a recovery aspect for our body. A lot of things I have here. I have a softball, a stretch band, a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball, as well as a foam roller. If you guys don't have all these items, that's fine. If you have one of them, that's great, okay? An example of something different from a stretch band, guys, a towel works, okay? A t-shirt, roll it up, anything you can use, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we go into that. Anything long enough that you can wrap around your foot. So I'll just set that there. 3 different types of balls here. You got softball, lacrosse ball, and a tennis ball. You don't need all 3, okay? One of them works great. I happen to have all 3. And then last but not least is a foam roller, your typical black foam roller. And we'll use this kind of on the spine and stuff, and use this on the muscles. So Bits, once you take this here, he's actually going to start on his butt, and what I want him to do, he's going to sit on his butt on top of the foam roller. He's actually going to cross one leg over. Go ahead and cross that right leg, and he's going to lean into that muscle. So we want to take this arm here, and notice how he leans over, and he's really getting that glute, okay? We want that glute foam roll. He's actually stretching it by crossing it over, and he's digging into those glute mediuses, the minimus as well. If you guys find something that's a little bit more painful, we call that a hot spot, spend some time on it. Okay, when I do this with people, it's essentially just a massage. Go ahead and switch to the other side for me. As he does this, and as you guys do this at home, okay, you're looking for about 30 rolls per muscle group. Okay, so take your time. As always with recovery, we're breathing, relaxing, and we never do anything to pain. Let me know when you get about 30. After that, Bittner, all we're gonna do is roll down and get to our low back, okay? So this is kind of a flow here. You can tell all he did was sit down. So now he's actually gonna put his hands up underneath his glutes to help him bridge his hips. And now he's just gonna roll on this foam roller back and forth, getting all aspects of your back, your low back, the mid, and also the upper into that cervical spine. We want to get as much massage type action, okay, to really help loosen that back up. So once again, take your time here, 30 to 40 rolls. There is no right or wrong, something that feels good. Good, nice and easy. Notice he's controlled in the movement and he's not going very fast back and forth. Good. After this one, go ahead and bring it around in front. We're going to get our hamstrings. So this one here, he's actually going to push himself up to get a little space. And he's just going to start rolling his hamstrings. Also his calves here, you can see he's rolling the entire back side of his leg. For those of you at home, if this doesn't feel good enough, you have a couple different options. He can take his right leg and cross it over onto his left leg and actually push down on it to get more pressure into that foam roller. Okay, the deeper the better here. Good job, nice and smooth. Good, make sure we take our time here, resting, breathing. Don't rush this, okay? This is what it's all about. This is the good stuff where we get to relax, recover that body so we can perform 100%. Good job. All right, guys, from here, he's actually going to turn over. We're going to get our IT bands, okay? So the IT band actually crosses two of our joints, the hip and the knee. So a lot of times when we run, doing anything athletic, this actual iliotibial band here is going to be very sore, okay? This one's easy to find because once you get on it, it's going to hurt, okay? And it's a good hurt, not a bad hurt. So once we find it, we want to stick on it and really roll it out, okay? Try to release that pressure, release the tension. Good. How's that feel?
Awful.
Yeah, it's supposed to feel awful, but it's a good hurt, hopefully.
Yep.
Okay, once you guys get that side, go ahead and flip over to the other side. Take your time here, find some good motion to move through it. Good bits, good, good, good. Nice and smooth. Good job. After this one, I just want you to roll over to your belly and we'll get your quads, okay? So notice he's taking his time, making sure he gets enough, okay? It's really your body, so take care of it. When he gets done with the IT band rolls, he's gonna flip over to his belly and we're actually gonna get our quads. And a lot of people are familiar with this one. What we're not familiar with is actually getting that inner side, the mid, and also the lateral side, okay? So he's actually gonna turn a little bit with each roll, trying to get the medial aspect, getting that intermedius, and getting also that lateral aspect of the leg. Good. Really push into it. Make sure we're doing everything with a purpose here. Good, go ahead and switch for me. Good job, done with that. All right, guys, he used that foam roller, okay? When you guys have a softball at home or a tennis ball, you can do everything we just did with these here, okay? Nothing changes. The only thing I do want you to watch out for, if you use something hard like a softball or a baseball, make sure when we roll that spine, okay, understand it's a bony structure, it's gonna hurt, okay? So really stick to just the muscle groups when we use something hard, such as a softball. All right, hey, last but not least, we're gonna go through a stretch series, okay? All he's gonna do is loop this around his foot. When he does this, he's just gonna lay back, he's gonna breathe, he's gonna just relax the most he can. All he's gotta do is listen to me, because I'll control all this type of stretching. So Bits, why don't we go ahead and just take it down. Good, up, down, up, down, up and hold. So the reason we move up and down like that is really getting through the entire range of motion. Okay, when we just pull and hold, sometimes we forget where we're going. So it allows him to move through that range of motion and also allows him to activate somewhat of a PNF type stretch, okay? Good, go ahead and take it down, up, down, up and hold. Nice. Hey, we're breathing, relaxing. This is your time to recover. Good, about 10 seconds here. We're gonna cross it over, okay? Let that leg just fall to the outside.
Outside or inside?
Come to your right side, yep. Go ahead and let it fall. So this stretch here, guys, is really good for those inner hamstrings and that groin. It's really specific for the hockey players. When he stretches it, he'll feel a nice pull on the inner part of his leg, as well getting into that deep groin. He's just gonna hold and breathe. Use that band to help pull, get that extra tension on those muscles and ligaments. Good, Vince. Got about 10 seconds here. Make sure we get plenty of time on each muscle. Crossing over in 2, 1, let's pick it up. Guys, he's crossing over. Now we're actually going to hold backside of this body here to stretch. Okay, the IT band, you'll see his QLs, everything's stretching. The biggest thing I want you to focus on in this movement, both shoulders are flat on the ground. Okay, we want to be able to be flexible and move while that upper body is stationary. About 10 more seconds, then we're going to switch feet. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch feet for me. Guys, we're going to go ahead and switch legs, and we'll start from the top. Okay, last round of stretching here, and we'll be done. Hopefully you guys are feeling better. So go ahead and take it down, up, down, up, down, up and hold. Nice and tight. We're looking for that straight knee, looking for that stretch on the hamstring. Since we just did so much conditioning, we're really trying to recover that body, making sure we're staying safe. Good, take it down, up, down, up, down, up and hold. Nice and tight, good. Okay, last round, let's take it down, up, down, up, down, up and hold. You guys, I go through this 2 or 3 times on each side. If you need more, if you want to do 5, do it, okay? Flexibility is so key to promote speed. We want that body to stay opened up, have that elastic ability. So if you guys want more, please carry out this stretch and continue to do more. I'll just do 3 each side for time purposes here. All right, we're gonna let that leg fall over, get that inner hamstrings, those groins. About 10 seconds. You'll see now when he crosses over, he's gonna keep those shoulders flat on the ground. Hopefully he feels a nice stretch in that low back, the glutes, the IT band, all through our posterior chain. Go ahead and bring it over this way. Try to stay flat. Good, strong stretch here. Hold it for about 20, 30 seconds. Man, that's it. Go ahead and relax. Okay guys, rest, relax, okay? We did a lot of foam rolling and stretching. Hope you feel good, hope you feel recovered after that conditioning workout. Like I said, we'll always try to hit that aerobic base, okay? We want to hit that interval training, keeps us in that hockey shape. This concludes our workout today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel good from that recovery aspect. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to Coach Carson Cable, and we'll work on those hockey skills for you guys. All right, have a good day.
Hello everybody, Coach Carson here with Jensen and Zeke, and today we're gonna teach you guys how to shoot slap shots. Last session worked on snap shots, getting away from the wrist shot. Today I wanna work on slap shots. We're gonna give you some drills, and we want you guys to drill this out. Again, this isn't a session that's going to teach you guys a lot about certain drills. It's going to be a couple drills, and then I want you guys to rep it out with maybe 400 shots a day, 300 shots a day on your own time. You got plenty of time. Hope things are going well. And let's step out here and we'll start the session. Okay, Zeke over here. Vince in there. Okay, what we're gonna work on here is, number one, our technique. We shoot a slap shot. It's very simple. I know there's lots of ways to shoot a slap shot, but I found as a coach, this is the easiest way to teach it. And when you really break down film of the best shooters in NHL, the guys that really shoot the slap shot well, I know in my day it was Al McGinnis. In today's game, not too many guys shoot a slap shot. One guy I can think of that shoots a really good slap shot is Arvidsson from the Nashville Predators. The one thing I like about his slap shot is, in today's game, the game's so fast, the snapshots used more often. What he does real well is he not only has perfect technique, but he really gets the shot off quickly. The other guy is Shea Weber, the guy from Montreal Canadiens. He's obviously got the big slap shot. He usually wins the hardest shot competition. His technique is perfect. So we want to start out, our knees bent, obviously, and the biggest thing I want is hands down the shaft. We don't want to go too far down the shaft. We don't want to be too far up the hand up here. We want halfway down, maybe 3/4 the way down the shaft, and hands out. Okay, that's our first step. The next step is the top of our windup, and all we're going to work on in this drill is hitting the yard and working on the flex. We worked on this with the snap shot last time. Again, it's a slap shot flex drill. We're really working on the flex, coming down, bending the shaft, coming down, bending the shaft. So let's have Jensen go here, Zeke go here, and you guys just demo. Pause, please. Pause, please. Pause, Jensen. No, pause out here, okay? I want you pausing out here so everybody knows, and then up, because I want these guys doing the same thing. I want you to pause, shot. Perfect. Great. Okay, that's good. On this drill, maybe just do this 2 sets of 10, just to get a feel. Obviously for the older guys, they're going to shoot a slap shot, but the kids, especially about Zeke's age, they're obviously peewee minors. They can really start developing the slap shot at that young age. Squirts, some of you guys that are squirts should be developing this, so by the time you're a bantam, you already have the technique down. Let's walk in here now. Okay, Zoe, let's talk here about slap shot, just stationary, and then we're going to do a rapid fire. The boys are going to do that. What I want to talk about right now is where the puck is placed. We call this the strike zone. Just like in baseball, the best hitters, they're swinging at balls they obviously can hit inside the strike zone. If they're swinging at balls outside the strike zone, they're going to struggle. So what we want to do is, again, get in the proper position, knees bent, arms out, and we want to make sure that the puck is in the middle of our body, right here. We don't want it out here. We don't want it behind us. The middle of our body. And one thing I like to teach, it makes it kind of simple, is my eyeballs come straight over the puck. I don't want to be way back here where when I shoot it, I'm going to shoot with the blade open. I'm just going to kind of hack it, okay? We don't want to do that. I know obviously the younger kids, you guys love racing the puck, but you don't want to work on that technique. You want eyes over the puck. One of the important things to talk about in slap shot is where do we hit the ice, or do we just hit the puck? The answer is we really want to hit behind the puck 6 to 12 inches, okay? The further I'm behind, the more shaft is going to happen, or the more bend on the shaft is going to happen. And obviously, as I go hit the puck is going to jump off my stick. So when I shoot this puck, number one, I have to get in the strike zone. Number two, my arms are out, perfect technique. And then I got to swing hard, fast, and I got to take my weight from my back leg to my front leg. That's called weight transfer. And I want to really wind up hard, and I want to follow through, turn that blade over. So it's right to there. Puck's in the right spot. Bang. I don't have to go down my knee if I don't want to, but I have to rotate my hips. That back leg's got to rotate to shoot the puck hard. The last part of this, and then these kids are gonna demo the rapid fire drill, is where do we shoot the puck on the stick blade. We don't want to shoot it right here on the heel. That's more like for a saucer pass. We want to get it up at least to the mid of the blade. If you want, you can even shoot up on the toe a little bit more. As I come down, if I want to come here, I can hit it right off that toe and the puck will really jump. So we got to make sure we're using the curve of our stick, coming down, puck's in strike zone, and I'm exploding on that puck. So let's have you guys demo. Zeke, you go first. No. Zero. Nope. Hard, faster. Wind up quicker. This is called rapid shot because we want the puck fast. Perfect technique. Good. Now we got Jensen over here doing it. He's a little bit older. Usually the older kids can shoot a little bit harder because they got a little more of a flex point. Turn that blade over. Turn that blade over. So let's just talk about that real quick. What I saw a couple times for Jensen is as he's coming through here, he's not turning that blade over. Okay, that blade's open. Let's really work on follow through towards our target. Okay, which leads me to the next point. When we shoot a slap shot, we don't usually want to have our head up. The great players, they can do it with their head up, but usually you're going to look at your target. So you're going to look at your target. Let's say I want to shoot glove side high, right here. I'm going to look at the target, then my head goes down, then I wind up shooting for that glove side. That's kind of how we do it. We don't want to have our head up. Now, sometimes the nice thing about having a head up is we can make a quick decision at the last second for it. Maybe it's a slap pass. So that's a really good drill for the defenseman. For this setting we're in right now, though, all we're working on is velocity of the slap shots. We're not really working on deflections. We're not really working on head up. We're working on just unloading and truly shooting as hard as we can, which leads us to the next drill. We're going to do the rapid fire again, but what we're going to have is pucks are going to be set up, and I want you guys to go from using a heavy stick to a light stick. So Zeke's going to have a heavy stick, then he's going to go to a light stick, which is going to help us develop our swing speed. So Zoe, real quick, if I'm doing this, what I see with a lot of kids, the reason why they don't have success shooting a slap shot, it just takes them so long. I know a lot of coaches, they really don't want their kids shooting a lot of slap shots in a game situation, only because it takes so long. So my advice is, if you're gonna shoot a slap shot, you're gonna usually have to have a lot of speed on your windup. So really up fast, down fast. This stick here probably weighs about 10, 15 pounds. I can't remember, maybe 10 pounds. Pretty heavy. And you'll watch how it'll increase Zeke's speed when he goes from the heavy stick to the light stick. Okay, Zeke, show him. Perfect technique. Keep your technique good. I know that's too heavy. Okay, quickly drop it. Now he should shoot really hard and really, really fast. Move up here, Zoe. Quicker wind up. There you go. Shoot off the toe. Okay, let's have Jensen try it now. wind up. Don't, I know it sticks heavy, but make sure our wind up's proper. Good. Okay, quickly drop the stick. That was great. Now we're going to work on a couple drills to develop our slap shot. We'll have Jensen go first here, and he's going to shoot off his left foot. Okay, let's actually shoot this way. Okay. So when we shoot off one foot, it's usually not going to happen in the game, but there are times where you see a loose puck out there and you just quickly got to shoot off one foot. It does happen once in a while, but really mainly what we're working on is just some drills that help develop that slap shot. So show them, Jensen, how to shoot off the left foot and unload. Shoot off the toe. Perfect. So we're working on balance, technique. He's got good arm action. He's got his pucks in the right position. Okay, Jensen, Zeke, you go now. Now we're going to use the other leg. On this leg here, you can really use the other leg as a bicycle kick, okay? So now he's on the right leg. This is a very odd shot. Notice how he's using that leg to develop some power. He's actually shooting it harder than he normally would. But he's using his weight properly. He's distributing his weight properly. Shoot it off the toe. Okay, hold up. So, again, we're probably not going to shoot off the right foot very often if we're left-handed. Remember, all these drills that we do, guys, if you're right-handed, obviously you got to switch legs. So if I'm a left-handed shooter, this right leg, you're probably not going to shoot very often, if ever. But what it's going to develop, again, is the coordination to develop this shot, this slap shot, so that when you're on 2 feet, you're getting some acceleration into your shot. Okay? Next drill we're going to do is shoot off 1 foot using the cooler like we did in our last workout when we did our snap shot. So we have Jensen put his foot up. And now he's going to shoot a slap shot with his foot up. Jensen's shooting off his right foot right now. Got to put that puck in the proper place. Couple more, and then Jensen, or then Zeke will shoot. That was good, really good. Okay, switch. On all these, again, let's go back to what we're doing today. We're just doing a bunch of drills. You guys should be shooting, 300 pucks a day, 200 pucks a day, whatever it is. But you got to get a bunch of reps on all these drills. Make sure you look at the target where you want to shoot it. Come on, shoot it hard. Not about accuracy, it's about velocity right now. Good swing speed. One more. Okay, so once we've got the shot, which a lot of you guys already do, but this is obviously for some of you younger kids, now we want to work on a couple other drills. This happens a lot as a defenseman. I get the puck and I got to skate backwards with the puck. So when I do this, on this drill, just get a bunch of pucks, just do a slight little toe drag, pull the puck into the strike zone, and unload. So I'm here, I pull, unload, pull, unload. I don't want you doing this, overhandling it, and doing all this and taking too long. We talked about this in the last video with the snapshot. Work on your ability to underhandle the puck. Don't stick handle too much on these drills. There's going to be other videos we're working on stick handling. Right now, it's about shooting. So it's a quick little pull, unload. So Jensen, you go first over here, do a few. Now, Jensen, try to take a quick glance before you get that puck. Glance at the net where you want to shoot it. Now you pull it. Take a glance and look down. There you go. That was good. Zeke, you try it now. Good. Good. Take a glance at the net. There you go. One more. Next shot we're going to have here is, I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and then you guys can try this a few times on your own. Then once you have it, then set the pucks up like you had rapid fire earlier, okay? So you set those pucks up like rapid fire for the drill. But right now, I want you guys to see the situation. Move over here, boys. So sometimes there's a loose puck sitting over there, and you want to get the shot just to the net. What you want to work on is, if I'm a left-hander going to the left side of the puck, going around the puck. Obviously, if I was on the ice, I'd be in a little mohawk position. And then I want to come here, and I want to unload. So for drill's sake, all you're going to do, take it in, put the puck on your backhand, go around the puck, unload. So let's have you guys demo real quick. We'll have Jensen go first. We're going to start here, come up, do a little spin shot, go back to that spot, spin shot for putt number 2, and keep going. Go. Don't touch the puck though, just spin and shoot. Spin. Good wind up. Wind up and push the puck hard, or shoot the puck hard. Good. Couple more. It's a fun drill. Situational awareness, this will happen in a game. One more, then we'll switch sides as he go. Good job, Jensen. Ready, Zeke? We're on this side now. He always starts there. Good. Let's stop real quick here and let's just talk about our bottom hand. Because one thing I know is last time the shot before when Zeke shot was, sometimes what happens is this bottom hand, especially with the younger kids, it's loose. Gotta be really tight. So what I tell my guys is just take one hand like this and grip it as tight as you can, like you're gonna try to squeeze him even if you break the stick. That bottom hand, when he winds up, if it becomes loose, what's gonna happen is when you hit the puck, the blade's gonna blow your hand up, and then usually the puck does this. It just does like a knuckleball. So as we're doing these drills and this slap shot specifically, that bottom hand has to be tight and push. Try a couple more, Zeke. Bottom hand tight. Unload. Good. A little quicker swing speed. Good. One more. Last one. Very good. Last drill we're going to work on here is catch release. Simple drill. If you have a partner or your mom or dad or your sibling, they can pass you. We're just going to work on catching a pass, putting the puck where? In the strike zone. And then unload. Pass in the strike zone, unload. Pass, put the puck in the strike zone, unload. Pass, put the puck in the strike zone, unload. Pass in the strike zone, unload. Pass, strike zone, unload. Stop. You switch now. So let's just talk about it real quick. As I get the pass, I gotta find a way to get that puck to this zone here. Eyes over the puck. I can't shoot the puck from back here. So as I'm catching it, what I have to really work on is blending my skills. I gotta catch, and then right away, put that puck in that right spot. Jensen did a really good job to see if Zeke could do it. Put it in the strike zone. quicker. That was a better one. Last one. Very good. Thanks a lot for coming today. Hope you guys are staying safe, enjoying your life, and remember, God bless you.